the masses in the form of popular struggle or the armed struggle. It depends on the context. We do not sanctify any form. We believe in all forms of struggle. It depends on the needs of the Palestinian people. There is a reason that permits the continuation of this intifada. This is that the Israeli occupation has not ended. As the occupation has not ended, and as there is no political project that ends this occupation, and as this reality of military occupation has not ended, the intifada continues and must continue. We will put all of our strength to achieve an agreement among all Palestinian currents to organize the resistance and the intifada against the occupation, and to find the necessary means to continue the struggle. The forms of struggle are necessary and important. We cannot abandon any form.
When the EU called for a ceasefire, the condition was to dismantle Hamas, and then Palestinians would be left with nothing between them and complete annihilation. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the film and that you continue to support Samidoun and I work. And thanks for everybody who came to show it tonight. And hopefully I can be there the next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I also write for Palestine Chronicle. I've been a writer for them for the past 5 years, I think. Recently, Tom Martin, who lives in Toulouse, I think, and he's part of the collective to free Georges Abdallah, asked me to write something for Palestine Chronicle, and it forced me to think about the film, which they've just put on YouTube. And my friend Nada Aliyah had just written an article about Audre Lorde and a speech that she gave in 1979, where she said, "The tools of the master will never tear down the master's house." And Nada related that to all of the resolutions, all of the legal judgments, everything that we have in Congress, in this country, in the World Court, and nothing happens. Those rules were made for the ruling class. And I think that comes out in the film. That's what really struck me as being incredibly noble about Georges Abdallah. He would have been, and I know this comes out in the film, he would have been released if he would recant who he is, if he would say, I'm really sorry, I spent all those years as a revolutionary communist, and that was a big mistake, I'm sorry I did that. But he won't do it. He told the court that he's not a criminal, he's a freedom fighter, and that's who he is. He's never going to change that. All the time that he's been in prison, and I know that his brothers and his comrades talked about this in the film, he's done what political prisoners do. He's studied, he's educated other people, he's participated in Palestinian hunger strikes. I don't remember whether this is in the film or not, I'm pretty sure it is. There was a chance for him to be released when Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State. And she wrote to French authorities and told them not to let him go because he would go back to Beirut and be a hero. And
الدولة اللبنانية ما عندها أي استعداد بكل قواها دون استثناء إنها تقول لا للأمريكي، إنها تقول لا للفرنسي. نحن وكثير من الشباب اللبناني عملنا اتصالات مع كافة القوى السياسية. وعودهم بقيت وعود حضر.
Honestly, if if we're going to be honest about the Lebanese government's role, it's been complicit to date in Georges' imprisonment. And what we're seeing is that the Lebanese government is actually beginning to take a stand. But it's going to be up to us to push the Lebanese government to really end its complicity and take meaningful, direct action steps to demand Georges' release and put political pressure on France, on the United States, to make this happen.
إذن اتساع الحملة الوطنية في لبنان بدأت تأخذ أبعادا جيدة وبدأت أصبحت على اتصال مع مختلف المجموعات المطالبة بتحرير جورج عبد الله، المجموعات المنتشرة في بلدان عدة، في فلسطين المحتلة، في تونس، في الأردن، في الأرجنتين حتى، وبشكل خاص في فرنسا.
Je suis Jean-Michel Ancet, je suis avocat, j'ai défendu de nombreux militants, de nombreuses organisations depuis presque 40 ans. L'affaire en elle-même, sur le plan judiciaire, il a été arrêté pour des faux papiers. Ensuite, on a bizarrement trouvé des armes qui auraient été utilisées dans le cadre d'actions militantes, et donc on l'a inculpé à l'époque pour complicité d'assassinat, puisque les armes qu'on avait découvertes chez lui avaient servi aux exécutions des attachés militaires israéliens et américains, une tentative d'homicide contre le consul des États-Unis à Strasbourg. Et il y a d'autres militants de l'organisation des Phalanges qui ont été pas arrêtés en France, mais qui ont été arrêtés en Italie parallèlement.
People, bourgeois people, the progressive, when they saw the situation in the camps in Lebanon, I think it played a very important role for radicalizing. For Georges Abdallah, seeing the reality of the Palestinian people in Lebanon, it was a confrontation with the reality.
Ahmed Sa'adat, معروف يعني.
Amman, capitale du royaume de Jordanie. En Palestine, le drame est celui d'une seule terre pour deux peuples. En Jordanie, le problème est celui de deux armées pour un seul territoire. Les commandos palestiniens et l'armée royale. C'est le débat qui vient de connaître, au cours des dernières heures, une nouvelle phase.
clashes with the Jordanian regime. The result was the removal of the Palestinian camps, military camps from Jordan to Lebanon.
When the Palestinian resistance came to Lebanon, it was a big empowerment move for our community in Lebanon. When they saw the Fedayin arriving from Syria to Jordan, Syria to Lebanon, even though they came as bodies, injuries. At this time there was a Cairo agreement. This agreement gave a big space for the Palestinian resistance in Lebanon, and it started developing very quickly.
Before and during World War II had aggravated the Palestine problem.